Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the endless seas of Nita. I am the Heizmeister, and this is episode 13 of the Adventure Mode series. Now, if you're wondering why I am beginning today's episode in a paused moment of the Adventure Mode, then there's a good reason for that. After the end of the last episode, several things started happening. Several enemies have spawned, and among them is one in particular that I would like to show you now. Because it is a Grey Talon unit that I have, basically refurbished, resurrected, and implemented into this version of Nita once again. And it is none other than... Oh, there we go. Yeah, it still has some of my fleet colors. It is the Odyssey. I forgot the name myself. Yes, the Odyssey carrier type airship. This is basically the situation that we are in. We are facing the Odyssey and her fighter and airship complement. We are also facing, it has to be somewhere, there it is, a Steel Strider submarine. Our fleet has their hands full at the moment, and very, very dangerous, a destroyed wreck that is somehow still present. A wreck of a Scipio destroyer of my design. It's an older design. Anyway, let's start the fight. So, immediately we can see that the Odyssey is closing in, and I've also set our adventure carrier Melanseed into battle mode. Which means, pikemen, watch out! Or maybe not, I don't care. Right then. Is the Odyssey going to... Oh yeah. Are a submarine now. This shouldn't have happened. Unless I missed something very important. She normally does fly. I can vouch for that. Anyway, her little accompanying friends here, the two Valkyrias and the Hummingbird, are making their way towards our fleet and will receive a proper greeting. First, we are going to open up with some flak battery fire, and the missiles will be also there as well. Nice little airships, actually. They are kind of a close-range brawler-type airship, I have noticed. They don't fly in a very stable pattern, which makes them rather hard to hit if you're not using hit-scan weapons, that is. Anyway, we'll probably be able to deal with them. Looks like the Melanseed is now in combat range and has opened up with her main guns. By the way, speaking of main guns, in the last few days I have taken some of my units, which are armed with APS guns, and I've taken them apart, the APS guns, and see if I can improve them somewhat. This is a continuation of me basically learning proper APS Tetris. Something which I started when I started to build the Tremonia cruiser. Well, because if there is a time to improve, then it is now. Since I need to prepare for a certain campaign that I've been planning for quite a while now. Alright then, the Melanseed is now in full combat mode and opening up with her main guns. This shouldn't be too hard, I think. It's a shame though that the Endeavour never got to take off properly. I'll have a look in the designer what the problem is with this one. It shouldn't be highly problematic. Anyway, the Hummingbird has been defeated. Little balloon craft there. And the Endeavour is now a prime target for our torpedoes. Such a shame, I might add. It is. It is a very, very nice Great Talent craft. Oh, and I took all the effort to make it functional once again, and now it doesn't fly. I'm not certain if I've had a mistake made somewhere, but nah. Go, my torpedoes! Fetch me that Endeavor's corpse. Or, well, reduce it to a burning pile of... Hang on. We need to pause for a moment. I see shiny high-tech weaponry in the distance. This can only mean that... you're dead. This can only mean that the fragment has found its victim. And there it is. The fragment is now engaging a Cyclone submarine. Beautifully designed Steel Strider submarine. Now, while you're looking at the millipack, I'm sure some of you have heard of the new changes currently present in the beta branch. These changes mostly affect melee weapons, an extremely hard nerf to rams on spin blocks, and a somewhat hard nerf to melee packs as well, since they no longer receive their 20% damage bonus, but rather a 10% damage bonus. The effect of which will be visible on the fragment once the beta branch goes live with these changes, and so I probably have to make some adjustments there. Maybe slowing down the rate at which these beams move up and down, so that they stay on one block for a longer time and have more time to do damage. Yeah. Speaking of the beta update, by the way, I watched a very informative video recently made by Bungalowbills, and he went through the most important changes of this update and explained them. Well, what I'm trying to say is I'm absolutely not agreeing to the way rudders are being rebalanced in this update. Sure, multi-block rudders are then more potent in this update, right? They were kinda useless before, but the simple rudders lose their effectiveness in quite a number of ways. But if you want to know more, yeah, feel free to watch the video. I have probably linked it in the description. Alright then. The Cyclone has been defeated thanks to the valiant effort of the fragment, and now the fragment is looking for more targets. Okay, the Endeavor has been defeated, and let's see what's out there. A whole lot of nothing. Right then. Oh yeah, that's also funny. See, I'm here in the position, on my seat, not sitting on it. I'm sitting on it, the screen freezes. Yeah. Right then. I have a plan for this episode. I have been told by Razul, and I have seen it for myself, that while the fleet is certainly formidable, it lacks a certain type of unit. A type of unit that brings a little bit more punch to the battlefield. While all those ships are mostly adept at destroying the enemy's insides or yeah, killing it with a billion cuts, I need something that has powerful guns and can well, do a lot of damage, but also is very economical. Now, powerful guns and being rather affordable is normally something which is hard to come by. Hang on a second. But I have just the unit. Right after I have identified this mysterious craft there, which has just a... Oh! What are you? I mean, you're obviously of Lightning Hood's design, but you look awesome. The Conesian Emperor was here. Well, was he now? And Sugoi was here. Oh, okay. Nice mustache. Anyway, the Spectrum. Okay. Never seen you before. Right then. Lasers! Immediately tearing apart my resource drones. What have they ever done to you? They are harmless. Anyway. We are in combat mode, our smoke deployers are deploying smoke, and all drones have been launched. So, yeah, I need a better unit. A unit to deal with these kinds of threats, for example. And I have just the thing. It is actually an older unit of mine, but I have given it an overhaul recently, and it is certainly economical. In that regard, it doesn't use any railguns, which, while the power requirement wouldn't be an issue, the components itself are rather expensive. Now kill it before it completely destroys all my resource drones. Stop being so good looking and so annoying. It's actually a very large aircraft. I assume that this is an aircraft, because it is larger than some of my airships even. Okay then. Lasers. Yeah, they're annoying. But hey, I have smoke, so who cares? This is going to be rather problematic if this keeps up. This spectrum here has done a lot of damage to my resource drones. I'm not happy about that. And some minor damage to the carrier as well. And it does seem to be targeting my interceptors now. Okay. Yeah, this is exactly the situation where we need the craft I've discussed before, and I will try to build it as soon as we have defeated this aircraft. Oh, looks like its stabilization systems have been severely damaged, and now that is showing us a larger surface area, I'm certain more of our shots will hit it. Yep, there we go. Missiles impacting as well. I think this is it. It has completely lost attitude control and is now uncontrollable, it seems. And I can already see important laser components falling off. Yeah, we got this. We got this. Okay then. Let's enable the UI and assess the damage for a second. Of our 2 resource drones... Wait, didn't I have 3 before? Yes, as I was saying, out of our 3 resource drones, 2 have survived. Heavily damaged, that is. Our crane has received some damage, but this unit is only there to carry our airships, so... not very important at all. Hello, resource drone. Okay, let's see if we... Oh, there it is. Encircled by our fleet and going down. What a sight. Yeah, quite a large aircraft. Yeah, you two as well, genau. Yeah, that's it, just follow that Lightning Hood's aircraft into the depths. A little bit too eager there, my Phantom interceptors. Yeah, I'm sure I'll get around to build something like this as well. A large aircraft, very large aircraft. I wonder if I could build some kind of gunship type, you know, like the AC-130. Alrighty then, the ship has been completed, and it is none other than my heavy cruiser, or regular cruiser Arcrux. An old, fairly standard, not very special, tried and tested design with APS guns. They are armor-piercing, high explosive, and they should bring that much needed firepower onto the field. And also it has a bat as a figurehead. Yeah, so speaking of firepower, what are we firing at? Looks very Scarlet Dawn-like. But before we begin, I may have to release the Arcrux first. Yeah, should do that, probably. There we go. And assign it a position within the fleet.
Returning to formation, moving now.
Do that, return to formation. And here we go. Yeah, not very fast firing guns, mind you, but they are powerful on their own, nonetheless. Oh. Now, if only aiming wouldn't be so difficult. Yeah. Hang on. Just for the record, what are you? A velocity. Okay. Oh, it even has thrust vectoring. Interesting. Yeah, but that's not going to be of much use since it's probably dead soon. Okay. Still airborne? Well then, I retract my previous statement. It's not that dead, apparently. And now it's in space. Congratulations. Okay. Can we kill it now? No? Well then. Speaking of space, I have given it some thought regarding the construction of a space force that I announced in the last episode, and I think I'm ready to start with the first construction video rather soon. And the unit I'm going to construct will be something rather basic, honestly. I will not start by constructing a huge space battleship right off the bat. No, no, no. Let's start slow and work ourselves up from there. I will construct a planetary fighter, which means this is a kind of a fighting unit that can launch from a planet or from the ground here in Nita and then fight up in space in the upper atmosphere, and basically, yeah, that's it. Now, you're probably asking at this point, hang on, why do you need something as complicated as a planetary fighter at all? Like, you know, if you initiate a battle in the campaign, you can set the spawn height of a unit. You don't have to have it start from the ground. Yeah, that's true, but I'm doing this for roleplay purposes. Let's leave it at that. Okay then. The seas are silent once again. So, I have just completed another construction for this little fleet. It's growing quite nicely, actually. And yeah, it is the submarine that will be placed inside this docking area here. And where is it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, alright, I know. Nice box. Does it come in visually appealing as well? Look, I had to make use of all the space available. So there was less thought given to form and more to function. 2 large torpedoes, HE EMP should suffice, and I will now try to stick it in there with the help of the tractor beams. Let's see if this works at all. So, drone sub, apply selection, yes please. Yeah, and first of all we can see that it is turned upside down. Let's see if this leads to any funny collisions or weird bugs, having a drone submarine stuffed inside there. Oh, I probably need to... There we go. Okay, so the tractor beam is set to 10 meters now. And yeah, it does need an origin block as well. This is something I have not considered. That is an issue on my part, so probably around here, I think. An origin block. Oh, wait. Which way is up, which way is down? Okay, well then not there. How about here? Yeah, that's alright. Let's re-add this EMP protection. And there we go. Now 10 meters of space might be a little bit much. After all, this is supposed to be the holding distance at which the drone... see. This is supposed to be the holding distance at which the drone should be kept inside the bay. 5 meters? It's getting there. But yeah, I didn't know it could fit. Yeah, very funny. So many innuendos. Yes. Ah. Well, that's the smallest we can go. And the innuendos simply will not stop. Yeah. Okay, I will stop now. It's in there. So, when an enemy has been detected, the tractor beam will first be set to a distance of 35 meters, more than enough to safely release the submarine, and then, after 2 seconds have passed, the submarine will be released. In theory. Now, one thing I would like to add as well is some kind of docking bay door that swings open when the submarine needs to be released. Alright, this is it. The moment of truth. Before we pass through that gate, I will stop the carrier for a moment. Because we are now testing our little submarine against a Scipio destroyer that has just spawned. Yeah, one of my creations. I think you can see why. So, first of all other drones will be launched. And let's see. First, the tractor beam should extend, and then the drone will be released. Yep, fragment sub goes first. That's it. Clear the docking area. Tractor beam extended. And drone submarine released. Haha! And also, its weaponry is only turned on once it has cleared the vehicle. Safety reasons. Alright then, off you go. I know, it does not look like much, but trust me, when you have a limited space to work with, you have to make some compromises. Okay, let's see then. This Scipio destroyer there in the distance is one of my destroyers I designed very early on. Mostly to be carrying remote-guided large torpedoes, heat torpedoes, and it should mostly be engaging submarines and other surface vessels, not so much aircraft. And guess what I'm using against it? Yeah, so much for a hard counter. Okay. Oh yeah, by the way, all these EMP strikes, the ship can take it. I did not skimp with surge protectors there. Boom, torpedo strike. Was that from our little drone submarine? I don't know. Still, we have a few more torpedoes from the Caesar destroyer incoming, and yeah, I think you can see a problem with the Scipio here. Due to its rather boxy and tall hull profile, it needs to rely on active stabilization, which is why once the engine gets taken out, or the stabilization itself is destroyed, this ship becomes very, very unstable and tends to roll over when it does even the slightest turn. And you are super dead, my friend. Oh, there they are, torpedoes from our drone submarine. Striking the bottom of the Scipio destroyer. Now then, the enemy has been defeated. Let's see if the retrieval procedure works as well. You know, without any collisions and, yeah, fuck-ups. Alright. Yeah, you did not manage to clear the flight deck in time, I suppose. Oh, there we go. Drones are being retrieved. Now we're just waiting for our little submarine. Which will get some docking doors. I promise. Are there any more enemies? Oh, shit, I'm gonna miss it. Right, here it is. Retrieved. I think there's something coming. Something looming below the depths. Something rather dangerous. What could it be, I wonder? Well, it could be this. Yeah, that's right. That's a black current. The Steel Destroyer's strategic submarine, armed with 10 huge missiles. And then some more.
Engaging now.
That's right. All forces. Engage the black current immediately and leave the parapet that's already sinking there alone. Right. I think we need to intensify our anti-missile defense. This is a critical situation right now. Where is my fragment? I'll turn the UI on for now because I need to see damage numbers and the like. Yeah. So. A black current then, huh? Alright, we can already see that our Caesar destroyer is doing minor damage to the black current here. Kinetic and yeah, kinetic and supercavitation aided guns doing rather fine. Now then, I need to get back to the carrier. Where is our missile defense? Why are all the Seavis guns, almost all the Seavis guns are silent? Oh, there they come. And they run out of steam. Ah. Yeah, the Arcrux has a Seavis too. It is slow firing and not exactly very powerful, but it'll get the job done eventually. Hang on, where's the black current? Well, yeah, down there, but exactly where? Alright. A magnificent strategic submarine. Now, as much as I would like to deploy my own strategic submarine or even my advanced hunter submarine, that is not an option, unfortunately. Both designs require a constant input of resources and are rather expensive in maintenance and in operation. So, sorry there. Evade! Evade! Too late. You didn't evade. Well, you evaded one of them. Right. I need to reorient myself. Damn. Okay. Is the Medusa hit? The Medusa has been hit. Right. Looks like the missiles have found the target. The Medusa isn't looking too good. So, all units are on anti-submarine duty. I'm bringing the carrier as well. And this is probably where the Caesar destroyer really shines. I hope. Yeah, since the carrier has the Aegis and the pikemen as an escort, it should provide valuable defense against the Black Current's missiles. You've got a hole in your right wing. More missiles. Oh boy. Fun. Yeah, this is a Stralsund. Just appearing here. Out of nowhere. The good thing is though, our main batteries of most of our ships can target this surface combatant. And yeah, it's not getting easier here. Absolutely not. However, we need to deal with this more pressing threat here of the Black Current, which is pounding the Medusa relentlessly. That is not something I would like to see. The poor ship. And where is it? There it is, releasing swarms of torpedoes. And its missile gantries are still operational. Alright, let's see how this pans out. This is the current state of the fleet. The Medusa has taken heavy damage. The fragment sub is not in operation right now. A Phantom is currently repairing itself. We have 10% down on an Andromeda airship, and the Caesar is 10% down as well. Yeah, not a very, very favorable position, having such a formidable opponent here, but this is all the more fun for me. I hope I get a good amount of salvage out of that, because repairing the Medusa is going to cost me a lot. And we have seen that our anti-submarine capabilities need to be enhanced. Enhanced by a lot. And I'm currently planning which unit to deploy next. But I might have to scrap a unit before the next deployment. Yes, yes, we can do it. We can whittle the Black Current down. With our kinetic bombardment coming mostly from the adventure carrier, I guess. And yeah, the adventure carrier indeed. Good job, adventure ship. You're normally not the one who is here the star of the show. I mean, yes, it is, but you know, the whole fleet is supporting you. Okay, let's reorient ourselves a little. The Stralsund, still alive and kicking. I can already see it releasing a new salvo of missiles. Annoying little buggers. And how's the Caesar doing? He's got a little dent in the side there. One of its guns has been taken out. But I see that its torpedo battery is still fully operational and reloading. Which is good, because we need all the torpedoes all the time to strike the hull of the Black Current. And yep, that's it. The Stralsund. I think the Stralsund is down. Nice. Now, where's the firepower of my... There it is, my heavy hitter. Somehow targeting the Black Current. This is an error on my part. I've probably set the wrong firing restrictions on those local weapon controllers. One moment, please. Did we do it? Did we get the Black Current? Has the menace from the depth of the seas been vanquished? Yeah, it looks like it. Below 80% and sinking. The bane of every submarine in from the depths. And... holy shit. What a fight. Okay, I really need to reassess the capabilities of my fleet here. Yeah, but then again, large missile spam, you know, yada yada. Maybe... Well, we'll see. Anyway, this is getting me some nice amount of salvage, and where is the Stralsund? There it is.
Engaging now.
All units, target the Stralsund and send her to a watery grave. I can't believe that worked. Yeah, after this fight, provided nothing else spawns, we need to do some damage control. We need to assess the damage taken by our fleet and prioritize repairs, which means I need to tractor in a few damaged vehicles to the carrier and prioritize those that can be back in the fight as soon as possible. Probably the Caesar destroyer then. There we go, armor-piercing high explosive, APS weaponry. It is not the most powerful, but it gets the job done. It, yeah, I mean, the Arcrux is... It's not special, as I said, it's just a normal cruiser you can build for almost any job. Anyway, good thing that my airships are still flying. And, yeah, the Stralsund is down for the... I see the AI. Oh. Oh, how tempting it would be to capture this ship. But I do lack the necessary equipment to do so. Besides, I'm not here to capture things, I'm here to destroy things. Oh, the poor Medusa. What have they done to you? Yeah, you can see now that she's heavily damaged. Some of her weapon systems are still active though. So she's not down just yet. But not looking so great either. Okay, now deal with this Stralsund fairly quickly and let's be done with it. I think I'll start repairs right now. Stop the fleet and tractor in the first vehicle, which will be not a drone, that will be recalled automatically. The Caesar probably. Let's tractor in the Caesar. There we go. Finally some peace and quiet. And you know what? Despite all the things going on there with the Stralsund, the Black Current and such, this little box submarine has still survived. Somehow. And I have finally completed its launch bay, complete with doors and everything. Now all that's left to do is to set up some ACBs and we're all set. Anyway, I guess this is enough excitement for one day. I hope you have enjoyed this episode of the Adventure Mode series. I am the Heizmeister saying goodbye from the finally calm seas of Nita. Take care, and I hope I see you next time.